All
I
right.
did say we're going to take that pawn. You're going to give me my props.
No,
Dang
no.
it.
Next thing you
Ah,
know,
that's a fair
I'm
point.
gonna kick you out.
That's fair.
Right?
All right, I'll give you that.
All right. All right.
I give you
So
that. I give you that.
this is how we do it, Roberto. This is how we do it. He was so happy. I heard you do it. That it's also
Listen,
satisfying.
You hate to do it. All right, so check it out. We play G4, G5.
Okay.
hmm
The knight, yeah, they have to take because, or that knight has to move.
Okay.
They
Let's say they
take
take.
there.
Let's say they take.
Yeah. Now we play knight e4,
Now you play
and we're
94.
attacking that same pawn. And what's he going to do? They got to protect it. So if they bring the rook down, okay. Now I'm going to play knight b2.
Okay, but then, yeah. Now you. I mean, you
It
were.
depends on where. Yeah, it depends on where they go with
I was. I
you know
was
with
about.
the.
I was about to give you a hug, man, but then you just messed it up. I was this close.
I told you. Listen.
I,
What did I tell you at the start of this? I said I know it starts there. I don't know what to do after because none of this is anything that I would feel comfortable doing. So you got to
Roberto,
give me a little bit, man, just for even being
there's
adventurous
nothing.
to try it.
No,
Nothing. No
you know,
love.
that's the thing. I was going to. You're still in the wrong. I was gonna give you something anyways
Okay. Okay. I got you.
because of your creativity. But the fact that you're not visualizing properly, I just cannot give you anything. You're not help. It's difficult to
Nothing.
give you something, man. When you when you when you do this.
Wait. So I get nothing. So here's something we've never seen before. I get no nothing. All
No,
right.
no, no.
All
This
right.
is a. This is like a. I have a friend that he says there's some people that you don't want to motivate. You have someone in your company that you don't want him to take the initiative. You don't want to motivate them. No, just stay there.
Oh
All right.
man, Robert, I
But
don't
sure,
know
man.
what.
If we're doing that, then I might as well just be passive.
Eh,
Then there's nothing to do in this position
No,
except
that's
be sad.
All right, so
no. I
I'm gonna
would
take that as your move, G5. Now let me see, Roberto. What's your point with E5?
A5. Either you trade that center pawn,
Mm-hmm.
okay, or you move it forward. You move it
Correct.
forward is mine.
How is it yours? Because it's defended by
Be-
the rook.
Yeah. So about that. Freaking A.
All right, guys. You are. I don't know. I don't know. I know life is getting busy, but I think your visualization is just not helping you today. All right. Let's start with Omar's move. Omar, your move is definitely a move that we have to consider, but you gotta realize after the bishop comes in, it's attacking the knight. So we gotta do something about that quickly. You thought of 94, and I
Yep.
thought you had given me that move because you realized you're attacking the bishop as well. You're attacking both
I
the
did know
pawn.
that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did know that, and that's why the first thing I said was, okay, they got to do something
Yeah.
with that bishop. Where do they put it? If they
No,
go back, I just win the pawn.
okay, but
Yeah. He said that.
I said that.
all
I
right.
did say we're going to take that pawn. You're going to give me my props.
No,
Dang
no,
it.
no, because then it gets even worse. Look, the closer you get to the truth, the worse it gets for you. Because let's say you
You're just
actually
determined. Determined to not give me my love.
you
Give it to me.
actually said, let's say you actually realize you're attacking the bishop, right? Now,
I do. I do realize that. That's why I said it's got to go somewhere. Where's it go?
that's the thing. That's the problem. That if you know you gotta go somewhere, you gotta be objective about that. Where can the bishop go? You should have considered the fact that the bishop can go to h6, attacking the rook. So they
I
get off
just
the
moved the
hook.
rook.
Okay, but then you don't have any time to take this pawn now.
Mhm.
You see, I move away from this threat with a tempo on your rook. Your rook moves anywhere you like. Then I could just go, for example, bring either rook to c1, and you're never gonna get this pawn. Next thing you know,
That's a fair
I'm
point.
gonna kick you out.
That's
Mm.
fair.
Right?
All right, I'll give you that.
All right. All right.
I'll give you
So
that. I'll give you that.
this is how we do it, Roberto. This is how we do it. He was so happy. I heard you do it. That it's also
Listen,
satisfying.
You hate to do it. I can
eh, eh,
see how much you enjoy just taking that from me. That I get nothing.
he got a believer out of me because at first I'm like, I don't like that move, but I was like, oh, that makes sense with that fork.
He almost
So
got you. He got you in his team. I know. But this is delicate, guys. When you do something like that, that you know is risky, it's creative, but it's risky. Just really visualize because there are little moves like that that could they could just get you in trouble. They could just get you in trouble. Now, Roberto said e5, interesting, but it's not gonna really do anything. They could, like you said, they could just take, not a big deal for you. They could just advance. Now, we know this is a strategic position, right? We're looking for the right position to move and so on. So we evaluate the position. I think we can agree on the fact that the minor pieces for black are better than the white minor pieces. We can also agree that our pawn structure is better than theirs. They have a backward pawn. Even this pawn is not that good. So if we have a better position like that, it's a slight advantage, small edge, but it's something. What do we want to do? We want to convert. To convert, we gotta put pressure. And the only pieces that are not helping us are the rooks. So this is a good moment for us to say, how do I activate my rooks? And in order to activate rooks, we need to open up files. So the move that Roberto said, e5, could help with that. The problem is they don't have to do it. They could keep it locked, or they could take and you're helping them as well. So, and that's why I said the other exercise, the outpost, the knight, that's something you know by heart. This one is not something we have reinforced that much, but we're doing it now. So the question is, now that you know what you're looking for, the move becomes very easy, a6. But you
That
first
was
have
my candidate move number 50.
there you go. So you evaluate the position talks to you, then the move comes to you. After a6, there's nothing they could do. Either they take, and then all of a sudden you can see how the position is very easy to play for black. I'm going to double up the rooks. This pawn is mine. You cannot really defend it because of the knight. And you cannot even move the pawn forward because I have the knight there to take it. So that pawn is going to be mine. If after a6 they try to defend it, they can't. You take, and then the rook is hanging. And it has to do with the fact that their pieces are not developed. So again, bad coordination among their pieces. We put pressure because they're just clumsy. They're not ready to defend. And then lastly, a move like rook b1, I take it anyways, and then I take on a2. I got a free pawn, rook is on the 7th rank, and my knight is defending the pawn on b6 anyways. Does that make sense or not really?
I still think g5.
Yeah. Whatever you say. And if it's not g5, then this game is stupid. No, g5, as much as you want to make it work, it's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it.
I didn't think about that, how that b pawn and how it's that's a target.
It is.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
It is indeed. But there you go, guys. That's why we do this. I'm trying to give you these kind of exercises because we need to little by little develop this. We don't talk. I feel like we don't talk enough. We talk a lot about the outposts for the knight and the diagonals for the bishop, but I feel like we don't talk enough about rooks. Not only the files, but even opening up ranks for the rooks to work on.